Hello, Pisces. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for being here. Hello, if you're new. My name's Amber. So, your energy is very interesting, Pisces. Let's talk about what you've been going through. Um, at the bottom line of it all, you are brokenhearted, either from a third party situation or because things are just really, really heavy on you. This was on the bottom. Okay. I feel like you're ready to get out of whatever this is. It's been really heavy and burdensome on you. Okay. You actually have the temple path, which I think is really interesting because this tells me that you're going through something. You're going through a journey. And journeys and lessons are not easy. And it feels really hard. You don't know what to give your energy to. It almost feels like being on two sides and wanting to know where to start your beginning. Because you want a beginning, you want to let down these burdens, you want to move forward. That is your main concern. Your environment and what you're dealing with is causing you to look at yourself and what you're manifesting and how you're manifesting. It's pushing you to do that. And reflect on the cycles that you have been in. Okay? And learning how to almost apologize to yourself for what you have gone through and say, you know what? We all go through our trials and tribulations. We all go through our issues. And now it's time for me to make some moves and make some changes. Okay? So that's the energy. That's the energy. That's what we're get going off of. So we're going to move into your reading. For those of you who don't know or haven't been here before, what I'm going to do is go into a spread just about the energy and what exactly is going on around you. After that, that usually consists of your general energy right now, your environment, and yourself, your personal space, and the conclusion from now, whenever you see this, until the end of the month. After that, we're going to go into a spread where we dive deeper into the situation, and then we're going to pull oracle cards for advice and confirmation. Okay, so, and that's when I usually get my intuitive messages too sometimes. So we'll see what surprises are to be had. Okay, so Spirit, this is for Pisces, mid-month of July. Okay, Pisces. We start off with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They might not be very happy with you. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius just came up with the King of Swords. This person is being very strict on you. There's somebody that you go to for something, advice or help or something, and they're being very strict and very rough with you. Okay? Okay. So for some of you, yeah, like I said, someone's being really rough on you. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they're very much in a space where they know exactly what they want. Okay? No, I'm not going to say they know exactly what they want, but they're cutting a lot of things out. And it feels like you're one of the things that they are thinking about cutting out. This could also be someone that you have just been with for a very long time. Okay? It's not stable anymore. Okay? There's a feeling of needing to dig deeper. And when people feel they need to dig deeper, they tend to cut things out or block things out, okay, to dig deeper. And that's what I feel like this person is doing. You're definitely coming to some realizations that you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want the arguments. You don't want the back and forth, the craziness. Oh, I'm not even in the screen. Lord have mercy. You don't want the arguments and the back and forth. It's not really fun. It's not your scene. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's going to be some sort of apology, or you're thinking about apologizing, or this could be someone apologizing to you. You're not sure where things are going to go. All you know right now is that things are imbalanced, and there's something about this situation that you want to keep, something that you want to nurture, something that nurtures you and makes you feel good. And that's where you are right now. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your environment, Pisces. And you. I'm going to pull yours too. They're telling me to pull your cards as well. So they must correspond with each other in some way. So let's see what we got. Okay. On your environment side, you have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Emperor in reverse. On your side, you have the Hierophant in reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so my beautiful Pisces peeps. So I feel like there was an issue with commitment, or maybe a marriage broke up. This is for two different people, obviously. Okay. But whatever it was, it's why you can't commit with the person that you're thinking about right now. Okay. This has caused you, whatever this divorce was, or breakup, or situation that was against the norm, or what you think should have happened. This could be an argument or disagreement that you've had as well, has made you put your guard up. Okay. And think about where you're moving in this relationship. On your environment side, they, okay, are looking for an apology. They have also accepted the situation, okay, for what it is. And they just feel like it's not going anywhere. There's no real moves. There's no real push. It just feels like it's not going anywhere and nothing is happening, okay? And I feel like they're learning to accept that, even though they don't want to accept it. They almost feel like you have left them completely. So they might as well leave you completely. But I feel like they're having a hard time with that. They're taking more of a lax approach to this situation. And what I mean is they're just kind of doing their own thing, living their life, not expecting and not coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to come towards them, if this was to pick up, I feel like it would just pick up. Like they would just be like, well, let's see if we can build something. Let's see if something happens. There's not a real eagerness here in the energy on their side. They are looking for something to change their perspective though, right? Something to lighten up the situation. They're in a moment of acceptance of what is coming in. And I feel like they're telling me this is an open door. Okay. So from now until the end of the month, I would say you have a little bit of an open door to communicate with this individual. Now on your side, you feel hurt by something treacherous. Like I said, there could have been a breakup, a disagreement, an argument, anything like that. Okay. And you feel like you're hurt, but you're getting to the end with the Ten of Swords, right? So you're hurt, but also, you know, it's not the end of the world, but you do feel hurt by it. Okay. You feel a little bit confused because there's this block between you and this other person, and you know that there is happiness here. You're happy with this person. You really like them. Okay. You care about them. And that's why you're a little bit confused. You're confused because you're happy. You're confused because you're going through something. Your emotions, your thoughts, and what has happened to you in the past is dictating how you are reacting. But your heart is in a different spot. And you feel like your heart confuses you. You feel like your heart isn't the direction that you should go in. That's not the one that you're choosing. Because you feel like when you have in the past gone with your heart, it has led you astray. Okay? Okay. The person you were dealing with may be having car issues as well that they can't control right now. And that's why they can't come to you. They're looking for you. If this is your situation, they're looking for you to change your perspective and accept the situation as it is, okay? So let's see what we got for the conclusion for the end of July. Spirit for Pisces. The Pisces folks, end of July. Nine of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. I feel like that's the main goal here, is to remain patient in the situation. If you want anything to happen or anything to change, you have to remain patient. Okay? And that's not something you probably want to hear. It also talks about patience. To me in this situation is not waiting. It's more about balancing out your emotions and balancing out your needs and your wants, okay? So we start off here in your conclusion with the Nine of Cups. It's very interesting because I feel like you're ultimately happy with this Queen of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign, or this person that is kind of closed off and not as nurturing as they were when you first were together. But you're happy there. You feel like this person is your happiness. I also feel like there was a moment where there was an overindulgence of emotion in the relationship that wasn't quite healthy. And I feel like the other person, whoever this may be, you or them, is a little taken aback by that. And this is where some of the issues are coming about. Okay. Next, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Someone is making an ultimate decision here. Okay. A decision to actually cut something out, move forward on something, okay, or finally listen to some advice that they have received, Pisces, okay? So the Seven of Wands in reverse. This fight, this argument, this disagreement is distracting you from is distracting everyone from where they have to go, okay? Definitely. It's definitely a distraction and it needs to change. Okay. Someone needs to put their guard down in order for things to move. But I feel like that's going to happen. But it's more of I don't know why it feels like a giving up of a situation. Because next you have the Star card in reverse. And the thing about this card is it's almost like a lack of faith or a lack of balance. Okay. Not having faith that the situation is going to go anywhere. Because there is no direction, there is no balance, okay? There's a need for some ultimate communication here, because I feel like if both of you truly opened up, that there would be, I don't know if it would go the distance, and the only reason why I say that is because the Hierophant is in reverse on your side. And I don't think that you're quite ready. I think that you're still going through a path of letting go of something that meant a lot to you. But I do feel like you care about each other. You care about each other. I feel like they lack, or feel like you lack emotion for them. There's some emotional lack in this situation somewhere. And a need to start fresh. That's what they're saying. It's like a need to communicate and to get feelings out. And let me see here. The Knight of Wands came out, okay? Someone could have been cutting out this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's someone that keeps coming in and out, okay? And there needs to be a decision made on this person or this energy. So for some of you, this is a person interrupting your relationship that needs to be cut out. For some of you, your partner has this energy, and this is where the fighting is coming in, because there's a need for it to move, okay? Yeah, releasing this burden and starting something new, okay? A new passion, a new joy. And this all happens because someone went in and had a little powwow with themselves, okay? And their soul about what it is that they wanted to achieve or gain, or their relationship goals, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so next we're going to go into the deeper reading for my Pisces people. Let's see what's going on deeper in the situation. For those of you who wonder, I lay out the first layer of cards in all upright. I do let the clarifiers come out in reverse if they will, whatever spirit tells me to do, but that's how we've been doing it. Okay, we start off with the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Cups came out again. The Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Swords. The Five of Wands, the Moon card. Underneath the deck, my beautiful people, we have the Fool and the Strength, two major arcana cards. You're going through something significant this month, towards the end of the month. That glare is so bad on these cards, but anyhow. You're coming up with the strength, Pisces, to take a risk. Either to take a risk to walk back in or to take a risk and leave. Either way, there's a need to make a move. There's a need to start something brand new, okay? But you're going to have to tame a lot of things, okay? Your ego, for one, okay? Or this could be your person as well, needing to tame their ego and take a risk. But I feel more like if this is your person, this is how you're feeling about them. Like you feel like it's their ego. I don't think that it is their ego, though. I think they just want fairness. So underline, it feels like fairness to me, but to the other person, it seems like ego. It seems like wanting to have control over the situation, okay? Wanting to know where things are going instead of having this clean slate. Because I remember, there's a need for there to be some sort of clean slate or some sort of like a reestablishment of the rules, like where you're going. Because, okay, for some of you, I'm getting this message of you started this relationship and like, let's just see where things go. But that doesn't work for someone, okay? It either doesn't work for you or it doesn't work for them. It's just an illusion, okay, that it could work that way. So in the center of the reading, let's talk about this. You have the Six of Cups. Reuniting with people, memories, old people coming in. This is the time where Mercury retrograde is going to hit you. And people from your past are going to be on your mind. They're going to contact you. They're going to be all up in your space. Okay, Pisces? So here's you trying to hold on to things. This is interesting because I feel like you're trying to hold on to the messages. So it's either memories of people in the past or people contacting you, and you're trying to hold on to all this. You're trying to hold on to all of it, and I feel like it's causing you worry, right? And you're like, look at all the things that I have lost. Look at the people that I have lost. Look at the situations I have lost. And you're getting this energy, oh shoot, Pisces. You're getting this energy of which one should I pick up? Which one should I work on? Because this is the Knight. So this is not a page. These are things that you've already dealt with, already been involved in, already, been with. I just said that, but anyhow, you know what I'm saying. And which one should I move forward into something bigger? I feel like that's where you are. And this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot of burden. Thinking about which one you should rekindle, which one you should start again, which one is important to you, and which ones are not. That's rough work. Okay, that's rough work. And yeah, I feel like it's heavy. It's a burden, and you're getting to a point now with the 10 where you're losing it. Not not losing it, but it's just too much. Okay. So then we go here to the Page of Swords. Now, I do feel like there may be a fire sign or a water sign or an air sign. Okay. And it could be anyone. Everyone's on the board. But those are the ones I'm feeling more fiery though. That is watching you, okay? Or you're watching them. You're watching someone. I'm getting so many messages. Someone is watching you, and you know this, and this is a burden on you. Or they have other people watching you, okay? I feel like they're trying to keep track of you, and this is they do this. For whoever this resonates with, they do this to keep tabs on you or to keep you under lock and key. That's what I'm hearing. Or like some sort of control, which is not cool. I do feel like there's someone though that you have more interest in, or someone that you feel it can actually go the distance with. But because you have so many things going on, I don't know. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you see something that could actually go the distance with, okay? But you feel like you may have lost this person. You've been watching them. You've been watching someone though, for sure, okay? Because there's someone that you don't want to give up on, Pisces, okay? I can see it. I can see it. But it's mostly in the memory stage right now. Thinking about them, feeling like you have lost out, feeling like this is a breakup, okay? Also, there's an issue with trying to win. You don't want to see someone see you lose or see you fail, so you want to win. You want to be on top. And that's why you're watching and not acting, okay? Because you don't want to open yourself up to the opportunity of being hurt. Because even though the Ace of Wands is here, it's still fiery. It still can burn you, right? It's a new beginning. It's an opportunity. So this opportunity can either light your fire and blast you off, or it can burn you. And I feel like that's how you feel about this situation, and you're not sure. All you know is that you want to keep yourself safe, and you're not sure if you can go for it. But I will tell you that there is an opportunity here with this Knight of Pentacles. The thing about this Knight of Pentacles, though, you got to come real. You got to be real. The offers have to be stable on both sides. I feel like there's some passion towards this person, too. I don't know why I don't see it on the table, but I feel like there's going to be some communication. I do. But I still feel like there's a struggle between ego and moving forward. Okay, and here we go. They told me to look over here. Taming that ego, taming that lion in you, taming the need to want to be right, to want to be on top, to want to show somebody else that they're wrong or whatever, okay? And to start on a new clean slate. You may fall, you may not. Okay? So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Ooh. You holding on to a love relationship, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you believe in, okay? This is a strong bond for sure. And a choice has to be made, because the Lovers is all about choices, and I feel that choice coming off of there, especially with this moon in reverse, but we'll get there. So next you have the Empress, excuse me. There is abundance here. You see abundance. This person is abundant in your eyes. I'm seeing like you see growth with this person. Not only like growth, but like support. Like a whole life change almost that involves this person or their energy, okay? You're starting to come out of, It's so interesting because your choice is leaning towards what it is that you're trying to hold on, or whatever this person is. This is where your choice is leading. However, it's the struggle of ending it. It's the struggle of actually making the decision. Five of Cups for Pisces, Spirit, Five of Cups. Two cards fell out, the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. You feel like there's a loss. What's so interesting is this loss feels warranted. Like this heartache, this break, it almost feels like it's your fault somehow. Not as a blame, but you feel like it's your fault. You either followed someone's bad advice, a bad moment, but at the time it felt like something good. It felt like you wanted to do something. I'm also hearing this story of, someone's light, whoever this is, this other person, someone's light made another person very confident. And this person, it's like they got so confident, they felt like it was them, and they didn't understand that it was that other person's light. And now they have lost the light. They have lost that confidence. They thought it was them though, but it wasn't. It was like the relationship light, like the, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Knight of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. Wow. Yeah. If you're bringing an offer, or if an offer is coming to you towards the end of this month, I'm so serious, Pisces. Like, it's got to be real, okay? Especially with this Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like if you want to get to your ultimate happiness, okay, if they want to achieve this, whoever this is, they can't be thinking like the Page of Cups. They can't be all in the sky. I love you, everything is great, we're wonderful, let's hold hands. It's gonna be work, okay? And I feel like you have to make, or they, it doesn't matter who this is, has to make very good judgment on the type of conversation that they're bringing in. So if this is you, okay, if this is them, they need to get it together. So that's for cross watchers. And see, get it together. So they have to work with you. This is gonna take work. Like, this is going to take effort. This is not, I'm going to send a quick message of I love you and then everything picks up like everything's fine. There's a need to show. There needs to be some showing of realness in this connection, okay? So because of all the burden, someone has chosen to do what they feel is right for themselves, or maybe even be single, okay? But I feel like them being by themselves, I feel like they're trying to, someone's trying to be by themselves and redefine their belief system, okay? Thinking that this will change things, or like, okay, so because the Nine of Cups came out, okay, let me get it. It's like you're really worried about something, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do me, okay? So you go out and do you, and then you realize, like, okay, so you're like, I don't know why I can't say this. So you go out and do you, and you going to clubs and having a good old time, and you're like, well, this is how my new life is going to be. But then you realize that this is not how you want your life to be. You're just overindulging in the feelings of being happy right now, so it like triggers your endorphins and all that kind of thing. But really, it's not fixing the issue, right? There's other, because you're on a temple path. So this is a spiritual path that you're on. And by making yourself happy just for that moment is not going to fix the situation. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. On the Six of Cups, we have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, people are coming out of the woodworks, okay? And I feel like it's because there's a lot of thinking. People are in thinking mode. They're trying to figure out what they want. They're closing out chapters, trying to open out new ones. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's just time. It's time to close things. It's time to open things. It's time to move forward. It's time to make some changes. And that's why all that energy is coming up, okay? On the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Six of Swords. All right, like I said, someone's cutting some things out, okay? And it's mostly because of anger, right? You know, like people are like, oh, I need to make some changes. Things are just not right, so I'm gonna cut some things out. Blah blah blah. And I feel like that's what's happening on one side, but it's different because cutting things out for you, Pisces, is so you can start something new. You just want to make sure that what you're starting is what you really want to start. You're taking more of a passive approach, meaning you're doing it very slowly or slyly. You know, I feel like you're not being very direct, which is quite interesting. You may also be cutting out people that are being passive to you, right? And are not initiating things and deciding to move forward or deciding to continue on with your journey. But I do feel like you do want something new, though, for sure. I do. You had a lot of cards come out on this Page of Swords down here. High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles upright, Ten of Pentacles reverse. So your intuition or your thoughts keep going towards whoever this individual is that you want to hold on to, okay, Pisces? And it's interesting because I feel like your energy is going towards that person, which is why you're checking on them or doing things to see what's going on with them, or they could be doing this with you, okay? The thing is, I feel like they're just living their life. You may check on them and then you'll figure out they're just living their life. This is a way of going back to them but not going back to them. So you're not making the effort to actually go towards them by doing this. You're just checking on them. So you're not really investing anything, right? Okay. Or they could be doing this with you. This is energy. It flows. So Five of Swords. Yeah, whoever got the big ego here is blocking everything. It's blocking everything that's going on right now. It is. It's truly blocking everything, and this needs to be healed. This needs to come to a rest if you want anything to happen, because some communication, some real truthful communication needs to come out of this. There's too much hiding here. Not enough out in the open. And that's why the last card is the Moon card, because there's too much confusion. There's too much confusion. There's not enough decision making. Everybody's just kind of like in their own space doing their own thing, right? No communication causes conflict, which causes everyone to just be enduring the situation. They don't want to be in it. It's like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, you're like, you know what? I'm happy where I am without this person. Whatever. That's a lie, okay? It's a lie. And it's just causing even more communication, because now that shadow energy isn't being worked on, okay? Your truths are not getting out into the open. Your emotions are not being expressed, okay? Your emotions are not being expressed, and soon they're going to spill out, okay, Pisces? They're going to spill out, and they're going to spill out everywhere. And what I'm seeing is when your emotions start spreading out to the different areas of your life or different people or different situations, then you're going to have to work to close out those cycles, because you accidentally opened them because you weren't putting your emotion or energy towards the thing that you really wanted to put it in. Out of fear, obviously. Out of fear, confusion. Okay? Okay. So oracle cards. That reading was long, wasn't it? Jeezel Pete's. Jeezel Petey's. Okay. Alright, my Pisces. So, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do life purpose. And I'm only doing life purpose because you got the spirit, the temple path. And then we're gonna do love. I feel like I need one more. Wow. I never pull these out. Alright, Spirit, what do you want Pisces to know from this deck? I'm curious. For mid-month. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light around you. Isn't that the truth, Pisces? Okay? You need to heal yourself from fear. Fear. That's what's holding you back. It's fear. Fear that things aren't going to work out. Fear that your situation is just going to fall apart. That, you know, you're going to get hurt. And you need to... This is the other thing, too. Please don't go back to old situations. I feel like there's a need to tell you that things that need to be closed out, you need to close them out for sure, okay? Love yourself first. You really need to work on your self-esteem. Your self-esteem, some of you are having really big ego issues because you're like, well, if he don't call me at this time, or if she doesn't do this, then this means this. Let's just erase that, please, and let's start over, okay? This is about taking care of yourself, realizing that you are... It's okay for you to be loved, and it's okay for you to love someone, but it has to be not codependent is what they're telling me, okay? So very soon you need to make some moves, and I'm going to tell you why. Either this person needs to make some moves or you do, because everybody's in this energy where they're getting comfortable in the fear. They're getting comfortable in not moving, and that's not good. Attraction. You have this attraction. You see something that's beautiful and you want to go for it. For some of you too, you're having issues with choices because all of them are attractive to you in some way, but you need to make a decision with very soon. You need to pick out who you want, okay? And a lot of this going to other people are based on fear for not going towards where you actually want to go, okay? It's like it's a safe bet to have more than one. Okay. Now you have author and counseling. You all really need to talk. Okay. You really need to talk with each other. You really need to open up. Maybe some of you need to go to counseling. But I feel like there needs to be some deep conversations and some real ones. Some truthfulness. Okay. If you have to write a letter and send it to this person. But this is the thing. It needs to be truthful and honest. Not, hey, I miss your butt, I miss touching your butt or something. No, it has to be honest and truthful, because counseling is about digging deep. I'm feeling like digging deep. I'm seeing someone laying on the couch. I'm seeing someone confess feelings. You know, like it needs to be real. And author, you know, nobody wants to read a book that's surface level. Everyone wants to read something that someone put their heart and soul into. And that's what I feel about with that letter. Okay. Your first card is have confidence. Have confidence and be strong. It says moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us in your confident wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. See? So it's not about you being strong. It's also about you having faith in the cycle, in the wheel of fortune that showed up twice, I feel like, in your reading, okay? Those changes need to come. You also have listen. It's about quieting your mind, quieting the fears, quieting the anxiety, right? And listening to what Spirit has for you, meditating. You did have 2 moon cards. Look into your dreams, your meditation They're showing me reels of movies when someone's meditating. It's like coming out of their head. So there's things that are coming to you that you need to listen. But I feel like your fears and nervousness and things like that are holding you back. Okay, Pisces? I feel like that was a long A reading. So thank you so much for listening. If you want a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. And there's testimonials on there too if you want to read them, just so you know. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in August. Wow, I will see you in August, okay? And I love you. Blessings on your journey. Bye.